everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, ah. Say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, yeah. Enough to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude?
Mema obibia akwaba ebedwumedie sonko eso. Medama se baby biara wo ankrankra bia mema wache, mema waha, mema wadwo. Baby a wo. Enenso otwede ampon adaroma, obo ade adaroma, okokroko na adaroma, wasama yenkwan wache ya hoɔden na yemfa dwumedie a efiade bia ye de ba ma akwan. Enenso sa adom nara yakwa akofa aba. Enti se o hwɛ me na wotie mi a ene me sama wakwa aba biom. Yefra me manye na ate. Na BWF Solicitors legal hours so na wo hwɛ me. Baby biara wo bia mesrɛ wo sɛ bomode anatwe obi emben wo ana sɛ unya hu atenka program ne nko ade a na wa hye we miemia ne tikɔ sɛ enko baabia na ankrankra bia nso ɛwɔ baabia enye bi na montie ana sɛ ɔmo nhwɛ. Legal hours ya na ye kyerɛ nneɔma bebree nneɔma ɛfa ya sitene mu wɔ kurom ha brone bɛka ye immigration sɛm ana ye family law na kyerɛ sɛ awaregyaye emma hwɛm ne ade ana sɛm bi a ɛka ne sɛ litigation any mitigation ana sɛ even po yɛbɛkɔ ye kurom Ghana so emra na ne nyinaa BWF Solicitors for edimu akotene na mmom sɛ ba no family law and immigration dia ene yɛbɛka sɛ abosobɔde kakraka a yɛhyiade ama ɔmo nko a pɔrepɔre mienu na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ ade yie enti sɛ na waba beto na yɛbedi dwumaedi a mɛsrɛ we ne die mu kyekyɛ na obi nso enye binhwɛ metwa me ho sima na me ba me de dwumaedi no ɛbɛto aso me ba sisia.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.
Mesan adamasi biom se mwatwen na yakotwa ye ho aba. BWF Solicitors Legal Hour so na muguso amohwe midiani manyete. Me bomo nka ye nso se radio BW radio afa abawa radio afa na ukọ modern Ghana anase radio garden so na ubo BW radio obenya wo ho etie na kyerɛ sɛ wontumi nhwa mbia na wo ka efidie ana wo yi bibia wontumi fa w'ani nhwa na wo de waso etie mesrɛ mu bio mo ba so amobɔ mɔde na mo nhyɛ na yɛnkɔ so ene mo amonim sɛ edu emre bi se a yɛn sɔre prɛko pɛ emba sɛ yɛ ba besua ade na mmom yɛde yɛni to fam yɛde aso to fam yɛkyerɛ sɛ yɛtietie nneɛma a ɛkɔ so na yɛtu ho anamo nti saa nso na yɛtumi akɔfa yɛni yɛba BWF Solicitors a mo amonim yɛba emre nsɛm a na kyerɛ sɛ emrahwɛfoɔ dodoɔ na ɛwɔ kurom ha nyinaa ɔmo de ɔmo dem na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo kamera ɔmo hwe mmara ɔmo kyerɛkyerɛ mmara ase kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo ma mmara na fa ne ho di sɛ yes mmara maba na ɔmo akyerɛ me sɛ meyɛ mmara ampa na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ adeɛ ankasa nti sɛ ba na adesua nso sɛ na ɔde waso etie ɔmo a ekodu baabi a wotumi ho sɛ wankasa mpo wotumi to anamo a wonhia lawyer webi na yɛpɛ sɛ community ni nyinaa entumi engyina ɔmo na so na mekeka ɛkɔ ne sei no BWF Solicitors asa ka ne ho biom ɔmo si afi bia sɛ ne ɔmo yɛ no akyɛdeɛ no ɛsan ɛba so live. I'm so excited because I know say first prize, second prize, third prize no agye menya nka myself is na me nko amafa ne nyinaa kyɛ sɛ more the year na ne etie ne sɛ sɛnea mo tietie yɛn no from getting to the end of December no around 23rd me producer the when beto osisi a around 23rd mbo say ye be ye quiz entin from this time mo tie ya na mo hihye nneoma nketenkete be nso ye quiz December yi na quiz no o friend e bisa questions na wetumi amammoa ye na questions ni nyina is all based on all the programs that we've been doing so far, especially this year's one no momfa maso nti se wo pekra na wo pese wo nya akyede na ene mesra wo se go through the programs ayaye now they bo revision and now repetition we beka na tie sa na afi bra be ye quiz no wo be won say wo betumi aya de na first prize no you see first prize no ye twa ticket amount free holiday 2 weeks holiday ko Ghana akoda first class hotel na wa wonom na wo sa na wo di free of bonto we can free charge na first prize no na second prize no we are giving away 500 pounds man is any living cost cost 3 na 500 there trust me utumi de ye party krama ni ye na sanso na third prize for nso enya 200 pounds cash enti no 200 nso me gidi say ebegu kotoko mu weni beje oh say obe answer questions keke obe frɛ no answer question keke na wenya sa akyɛdeɛ na ne etoato aso ne nyinaa nso nkitenkete bi nso ɛwɔ ekyir a yɛde ma obi biara obetumi abɛyɛ quiz ne bi enti no monhyɛ ne nso and the days that we'll be doing the quiz no na motumi abɔ awrem na mo abɛyɛ quiz ne bi saa nete afen so yɛnkɔ KT Ed Consult for asa akɔm ho biom I say December promotion wa ube register English exams and I say English class ni bia no ye ma promote ye promotion for December until register from 1st December ekobia ubenya discount in your modi no beti so ama enti mombo modern na monhwehwe Kate upese utro English na umfanye care route work and I say IELTS umfanye care worker route bia na skilled workers route bia ubetumi abehu Kate for memma nkwankyerɛ no so metro step by step nyoma I was say we na obetwa ne fefefe saa nso ye nurse ni na opese utro o80 no na bia wa try several times enkoyi ma wa bra be hu ye nim kwan ne obefa so a ye bekyerɛ no krekrekrekrekre na wa obekɔ first time pe obekɔ akotwa ne fefefe saa nso na o ye indefinite leave to remain and I say British citizenship na ye say control English bra English no dodo na say o enye din so we bisa ho say ade enye din so e de na obi kɔ ne aka say one pass na kyerɛ sɛ sɛne atie bia obi nim enti sɛ wo ka ho na mbia bibi kakra akyi wadwen sɛ wo kɔ akɔyɛ British citizen yɛ sɛ control English and I say indefinitely control English na Katie for say bra nyame adomo kyerɛkyerɛ baako no ɔno ɔne ɔmo na yɛ adwuma nti onim nyoma yɛta ebisa into say bra no betchro step by step wokwa ade a ye bebisa o obetchro pepepe na we hu ompe we na opede freketi e wo 07596620154 so na oni omo ending komo na omo mboa omo ya ade ankasa yo yakoye nim de na em say ye nche kra na producer sisia no ene topic a yeba beka ho asem menya akentinka mienu eye lawyer Asma Charles Asma my friend say Charles ene ye lawyer kakra Debbie Deborah ono nso awa ha na yede dwumede be sha ase na ansa na me introduce topic a yeba beka ho asem no memo mo akonya na mo fa nche akese emetiefo na ahwefo na omo chia mo wie na afi de ma ba be kyerɛkyerɛ introduction we be se nneoma a yeba besua nene no meyi ho etima e de amamo enti me basisi a lawyer Asma me ma very good morning lawyer Debbie ma good morning me ma wo ho kwan na fa nchiama etiefo na ahwefo na afi ye fa edwumedie no ento aso emfiri ho
yo etiefo na ahwefo and nso ye mamo achi if you say ade achi biem. A very good morning to you or wherever you are watching us or listening to us from. We come your way once more today on the Legal Hour program. A very interesting topic. I'm here with my colleague Deborah, and we are very much confident that by the end of this conversation, you know what rights you have when it comes to information. Once again, good morning.
Yo, me da si titi ane yakoye nim no time wasting lawyer Charles nyame nhyira. Yo, etiefo na ahwefo mesrɛ mo ani die mo mombo mo de anam share program ne ma me why. Nana Ajiman o say good morning, please keep on sharing. Good morning lawyer, good morning manya. Ye tietia mo nyina. Mesrɛ mo share program no na enkwechi emma ye na ade we ehia ye sɛ oti krom ha nko ade a ade we ehia me ankasa esan se ye hu ensohwe bebre me say ebi kra ya na ye hu na ma me nka nkyerɛ mo ubehu a se ukọ baabi na ye bisa wo hu details se o fill form ana se ye we de bia na wo hu nsɛm de bia na wo hu nsɛm baabi a obekọ bia ye si tro wo hu nsɛm na fa ma mo embia wakọ bank na we fill details baby I wo just say wo failure to the extent say one pass so crowd that so crowd na ye bisa o collar one pa no collar na just say everything about you have to give it out there enye bank nko post office 4G you can say hospital 4G GP 4G himfa just say baby biara obeko bia I mean library ko ye library we kra omoji wo information na you say the fact that you live in the UK, especially, Hana, ye can want no. Baby biara, opesa we establish anything at all, no. They require information from you, all about you. Into be wana, ebi woha, na police kra ejina ona, obo, u can say within date of birth, na almost screen, so na, uhun sem na bebu say sometime, na fedye, utrawa no crane ye, into dodo na nso amonama mo give information wrong information nso be ho ana ho akọkire piti airport ba wo mpem you have to give your information now when na kire madwen kakra some information ya tra ukoji credit kra na yesi bibi di credit scoring ube ho ana ye de information nyina kogu wo na etwa ne ho sen e be ba o say information ye kita no kire se ma me papa wonka se enti loan kra ye nyama ukọta ade installment kra sa chese wo information de ka information a papa wa wo hunsem wo bi se personal information wo din wo date of birth especially wo color wo ni ne wo hye me glasses kra mo je ho information na ye bisa se information ya lawyer ene ya twen wa be information ade bia ekokọ kwa abonten ne ade ehin kra na ekọ ehin na ekọ na yembia nso ekokọ koyi me anso me wo ho kwan se embia fiti preko pe me pese me bisa se bebia information am gigi nyina ehin na ekọ na die mpotempo na mo wo efa me ho because ya kika ke yenim se bank for information no embia na akoye different police for information embia na akoye different sanso na ye kan say wadwumemu ebekọ HRMC for nso ho no na akwa different to be hu no obi ekita different information so nipa kru ya o nti lawyer ya me bi se o to me request wako baby. Can you request the information? Every sankrofo wana say information so a ye gigi. Edian cranny a day. Into wadaro man pacho chichimu na yehu.
Oh, that's very na waboso. I made a very good intro to and there and komwa yebedino. Na and there and komono senior yeti no efa information and that's in someone efa ya ho a ekodi nkrofo ensem. Information that people have or hold about us. Who are we? Wo ne me individuals a yewo oman nu emu anase ekro nu emu. Na essence information no afa ye ho no nyen ejapade no enti abroni friend no our property. Santi obi a okura sa property na say information no asudi ewo no so say obehwe so yie. Sara enso na nyan so ade no ye yan de no ekoba say ye hia esese omoda na di emanyen. Enti nda no ye be hwe sa enwoma baako no ne emrododo esese omukura ade no for wan na esese obo ho ban onti bibia se a wan chen na wo bekọ ne ade. Na edikan no senior ye boss no information is everything about you. Personal data, especially your name, date of birth, address, telephone number, even biodata. These days, you know, you see, you biometric. Na ya yin kosua na ya je yen semu lines ye ho ya je fingerprint na ade ni na no personal data no bi no. Na saa na etia dia wan mu no betumi ekura saa ade. Na emra no a ewo ho no a ebo yen ho ban fi saa information crofo no ewo no emra no bi ni Data Protection Act 2018 a UK emra na yewo General Data Protection Regulation of 2018 na EU emra ebaye senior winim no say regulation ba fi EU na say EU for and as a state ni nyina no o so bia ekeka no ho na edane no emra ye befa eso aye ejuma ewo man no mu santi eno baaye no na say UK nso ede emra tutu akwan mu na offer no Data Protection Act 2018. Obi ba bisa say na sisi aye fi EU mi na GDPR 2018 na EU regulation no ejuma na say ejuma. Esane say sa GDPR 2018 no aka akwahye emra UK aya yefa no Data Protection Act 2018 no na chese ye wo UK mu ye ni UK mu yankasa ya mra no ewo ho a echecheren Data Protection Act no. Na sana ete die nso a ye hwe bibi to say freedom of information laws ni ade a emanyan freedom say ye betumi enya information ya kasanya in this case ni enyanyan pe na mbom obi biara a ohia information no na ode aye adwuma a eboboa ma oman no akọ nanim bi ti say police e bi ti say immigration e bi ti say court e bi ti say tax office HMRC e bi ti say ankrankra omoye investigation no enyina na che say ekodu say omuhia information a omitumi rely on freedom of information law no retrieve information and also obtain information. And sometimes we be more na information could be baby we be say na mo ye da na munya aye they got it under the freedom of information laws na ewo eho no. Na and then no common say na yenim say ye wo to me say ni ankrofo ewo fa ye ho no ye betumi ebisa na omode akere yen ana edikan momayen ti asese emra no ayabobọ so no afa information ho no aman ku bi a omohwe na omo ekura so a ye friend no regulatory agency no ye friend no ICO na ICO no uchiremu a information commissioners office na information commissioners office esense emra no aba no amra no ye adwuma nti na che say yenya independent body a ebe share information ho nsam so aye obi beka say ndi omo ye ombudsman ana obetumi aka say omo ye ombudsman by your from office but omo wo tumi nso say omo be ye investigation so obi ka say ye tietia no fa ho die so ɛwɔ information a nkrɔfoɔ ekura ɛfa no ho no a na saa na ɛteɛ deɛ a ɛne saa ICO anasa Information Commissioner's Office ɔmo botae paa ɛno ne ɛne sɛn ɔmo botae paa ne sɛ ɔmo bɛhwɛ sɛ information a nkrɔfoɔ ɛwɔ fa nkrɔfoɔ ɛho no saa information no sɛnea ɛsɛ sɛ yɛ use no saa ɛna yɛbɛ use no upholding information in the interest of the public. Nti sɛ information wɔ hɔ a na sɛ obi say information no yɛatoto no ase saa nti affecting in a way a omitumi ayɛ complain akɔma saa nkrɔfoɔ yi. Nti we are looking at ɔmo monitor information usage, ɔmo investigate abuse of information usage and storage, ɔmo yɛ nneɛma bebree a ɛbɛma me ne wo yɛn ho ɛbɛtɔ yɛn. Na saa na ɛteɛ deɛ a nkrɔfoɔ bɛn na ICO foɔ yi ɔmo hwɛ sɛ nkrɔfoɔ information ɔmo wa no ɔmo ekura so yie. Titiri no obi biara a ɔde obi information ekura obi information a ɔde yɛ adwuma anasa ɔde yɛ biribi for usage purposes no. Na yɛhwɛ public organizations anasa public bodies ne deɛ a ɛne deɛ ɔmo no deɛ no ɛyɛ automatic sɛ nea ɔmo kura no ɔmo kura so ɛyie. Na what about sɛ me ne wo nso a yɛkura information by information no yɛnhyɛ da ɛmfɛn yɛ bibibia apart from sɛ yɛde bɛboa ne ayɛyɛ no. Nti yɛwɔ nkrɔfoɔ bi a ehia sɛ ɔmo ne ICO foɔ yi ɛbɛ register because ICO foɔ no since ɔmo yɛ regulatory agency nti ɛsɛ sɛ wokura information na wohwɛ information so na wode information yɛ bibia ɛsɛ sɛ wode ho edi na wo ne ɔmo register. Na when you are register, we bet fee every year ama wɔn senior etieno ama wɔn nso wɔn adwuma no akɔso. Na nkrɔfoɔ ban na ɛsɛ sɛ wɔn ne wɔn register. Nti sɛ ɛkɔba sɛ information a wɔwɔ no it is only for staff administration a na kyerɛ sɛ akɔyɛ te sɛ woyɛ employer ɛno no you don't have to register with ICO. Now, for advertising, marketing, and public relations, say bia we advertising information. Now we di obi mfonyin atoso na ade no dia. Na kyerɛ no nso no ehia sɛ we ne saa ICO fo yi ebe register. Ya te aseɛ sɛ ICO yi ɛyɛ Information Commissioner's Office ɛwɔ UK. Na information bi ɛfa accounts and records. Ibi a wokura nkrɔfoɔ information for the purposes of accounting and recording of your finances. Say be a we small business accountant be a we keep nkrɔfoɔ accounts information and as a we employer we keep nkrɔfoɔ payroll details na ade no ehia sɛ we ne ICO ebe register. And as a we not for profit organization do na friend NGO. But Chrome head yet no funny say not for profit organization. So we say it's a charity na idea no so and also no ubeka information no it is not for profit purposes. Santi here say we ICO for ebe register. And as information no is for personal, for family and for household use. He says send me warm information efa me busuane nkrofo ho. Na saa na etia da do I have to register with ICO? They be sad yanka parents be register with ICO, but information omo wo fa omo mba ho ene omo abusua ho no is for personal, for family and for household affairs. Santi ehia se woni ICO fo yi e be register. And also say information no eboa me to maintain public register. To maintain public register no na say yakwakoye say we no public bodies ebi ti say HMRC ni ne ekeka ho no saafo no ehia say omode ICO for by register. And as for judicial functions court for na ade no so no ehia say omone ICO for by register. Na kire say obi a oye adwuma na adwuma no information enfole within the ayabobo so ebe here say on ICO for ebe register. One you want register mechesu still on one year they have investigatory powers to clamp you down and to fine you for breach of non-registration. and non-compliance. Yo na yet was no ye beside who say Sanet yedia and yet to me bang na me wo and I say right bang na me wo. A woman mienu one from Crawford a war information efa wo no ye frɛ data subject. Data subject. If you say woni obi a and I say subject person no information no efa wo no. Ena nimpa no a ekura information no ye frɛ no controller. Ye frɛ no controller. Sa na emra no ekre. Controller no say ono na okura information no a odi ye bribi. Edibua nejuma anese odibua oman no onu na okura information no a obehwe say information no obehwe so yie a eho enkoba asem onu na okura information no a obehwe say nia bebi a information no esese ekọ no ehope na information no ebekọ na omo duty under the law under the Data Protection Act no omo duty ni say omo okura information no so no ma prevent say information no make kodi insaboni emu and say obi ensa enkosomu. So we are looking at confidentiality and we are looking at restrictive disclosures. Omuso ewo tumi omo duty so say information na omukura no omukura afa ho santi they have a duty to seek your permission or consent and tell you what the information is going to be used for before they can keep or use that information. And now also ewo duty say kwabasa wo no information fa ho na we data subject no we hia na ubisa ese so omode ma wo ebre tima emu na sa na tie dia ende embra no ehimfa na eka say wo tumi say ana say akwanya say wo benya information afa ho ye share section 45 of the Data Protection Act 2018 wa oman yan kwan as individuals and crowd ewo information efa ye ho no to have access to that information no say eye GP eye hospital HMRC court employer any other organization say police baby bia information ewo no wo tumi say wo baby say omfa information no ema wo na wo hwe anase wo nso wonfa ebi ento wenchen. It doesn't matter say ache and say encheye. Kwan ba mu say wo bebi sankwa de a esese omo nso ehwe na omode emawo. So one of our rights is right to access information that data controllers or controllers hold about us. Access to our personal information. Inti bebre no a yana say ye information afa ye ho na ye free a na ya kai say oh bribi kra no san krofo e ebisa bibi fa me ho and there let me rely on section 45 to seek that information na menje make me copy and then your friend no subject access request when a subject person no and na access no ne amra no e de ma wo no a request no ne awoji efi omo ho no nti se ka say subject access request there na chere say o use emra no edi ebisa information nkrofo efa ewo efa wo ho na akwenya ba kun so ayewo no ewo section 46 of the Data Protection Act 2018 no and oka say ye wa akwenya say ye be ka kire nkrofo no mo wasa information say there is something wrong ebi omode ade no ma wo no wo access wie ye no we hu say bibi enkoyie efa ho you can request for rectification. So write for your information to be rectified for completeness. Nti se koba se bibi nkoye wo ho a obetumi aka kyerɛ so omo encorrect no ema wo na impost na omo wa no enye complete a obetumi aka kyerɛ so omo nsesa no na omo ye ne yie efisa ne omo wa no enye correct na kyerɛ se omo tumi ye mistake ema ne yeye ebra omo record information no nti se wonya access no a you can also check na se bibi nkoyi a betumi aka kyerɛ se omo correct no ema wo akwenya ba ko nso ayewo a eye den so say under section 47 of the Data Protection Law no ye betumi aka kyerɛ sa data controller say information omo wo no omon papa mfi ho kra omon papa mfi ho kra if you say a breachy one of the principles are ewo under data protection no. One of the data protection principles say the information must be used lawfully, kept and used lawfully. Enti to me ben na wo a wobekura saa information no. So wonni saa to me no so wobekura saa information no na se me behu se wonni saa to me no a I can request and rely on my principle under my right under section 47 to ask you to remove that information. Enti eno so ewo ho a esesa ye hye no enso. Ba ko so ewo no say information a wo no esesa we use no fairly. Fair use. Enti fair use ni say wo de baye ade a esesa wo de ye. Say police you keep the information and use the information for the purposes of preventing crime, defending the state and protecting or upholding national security. In this information we dey ewo no na we use ye ade foforo there, then you are breaching one of the principles for data protection, which is fair usage. Into obi betumi afa information na wakoton ana, that is a breach of the principles of fair use of that information. So when who sa obetumi any nimpa no afa emra kwan so na one no achen if say emra emma ekwan sa. Another principle no a principle of transparency. So the information must be used lawfully, fairly and transparently. Transparently say yes say da kwahye kokomu a obia ehu adekode na obia ehu ne ewo ho na obia ehu bebi ewo. Nti aya na especially public bodies no aya na information you kra no bebre no are transparent, are open to the public unless say it is not in the best interest of national security and defense. Say omama information no are public. Na sa na etie nso dia abri nyina na ekwan ewo ho say we bisa information a yede mawo ana are there exemptions or restrictions to data access? Yes. Section 15 of the Data Protection Act 2018 no said there is a restriction on access to that information no. Now restriction is say kobese we hear information now. Yes, we agree say you want information, but some information no ya de mawo and I say obi bi say information na ya de mano na eba breachy national security and it is not in the national interest there or public interest there will be restrictions on that. Say kobat sa dia then as I say controller no record it say access has been denied for good reason. As I saw record this there no because the only reason obe deny access there then they are breaching the relevant provision of the law, section 45 of the law especially. Inti sawosha sometimes na public bodies they share information. The police can share information with the court. The police, the organizations like schools and hospitals can also share information with the police. And this is all for the protection of public interest. Until we say, now police officer, we are then and we have information. It might be said the employer has made the information available to the public officer in charge or requesting it under freedom of information rules or laws because they want to make sure that the public interest is also upheld and protected. Na yashemwa wo obi omo a na be a credit reference for information obekọ so no na bibi wo so ibi a obekọ Equifax anasa obekọ Experian anasa obekọ these days there are a lot of other basic ones to say clear score ni credit karma ni ade wobɛkɔ ɛso no na information bi ɛwɔ hɔ. Information na ɛwɔ hɔ no wohwɛ a no ɛnyɛ wo anase ɛmfa wo ho. Ibi kura no obi ekowia wade na ɔde akɔ ye bibi na information aba ade no so. Anase address na ɛwɔ hɔ no kura no ɛnte saa. Saa na ɛte dia wobɛtumi aka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ information na ɔmo wɔ no ɛnyɛ correct. Nti ɔmo correct no under section 46. Anase sɛ information na ɔmo ɛwɔ no ɛnyɛ correct. Nti ɔmo yi fi hɔ kura under section 47. Nti saa na ɛte dia you have that right. Na nya ewo mu no enso ebi no ne se senya ye kire mu no data protection ho enkomo ya ye di sa organization no a o control ade no obi omu a wo ba baji information na waka tro se esese wutua sika kakra na sa wo betua sika kakra sika ban na esese wutua anese fee ban na esese wutua. Under normal circumstances, it should be free. But there is what we call excessive and frivolous request for information. Obi uma information obi sa no bebre. Ejuma na odi mawo. Sa na etie dia depending on the type of organization no obe request limited or minimal fee to be paid. Inti yɛhwɛ mu a sometimes yɛkɔ yɛ GP hɔ na yɛka kyerɛ yɛ GP sɛ yɛ pay information about us bia for immigration application anase for bribi anase for bribi a GP no bɛka sɛ okay and the dodoɔ na wo pɛ no ɛsɛ sɛ wotua £50 anase wontua bribi a anase £30. Inti saa tumi no ɛwɔ hɔ under section 12 of the Data Protection Act 2018 say the controller can request some minimal fee from the subject or data subject, when the data subject is making data access request under section 45 of the law. Inti na meja esi ha say na yeto aso no ye de foforo ebeka ho.
Yo, Mate, lawyer Asma yeda se wacheche mu na ye hu nyoma or say ye se ba ni say information wo baby na me a few questions o kase nyina na ma trust maybe say me ho na o aka answer me, but for the benefit of the public I will still go ahead and ask some few questions though. Enti yansha se waka wacheche mu kama obi aba ahoma ne so mpacho yembie telephone lines ne nti we ma yembe 5 minutes na ma pick line why mesra we ni die mo enti no ne atia ne se lawyer Asma wo sha se watrecheye mu na ankrankro se me ena information a watrecheye nyina akodidi baabi na ansa na ebekọ other ones kwan ben na se me pese me request for my personal information under the data protection way now. Kwan ben mbia mitumi enantiko police station na makase me hu say information bi enkoyi anase bibi nti no mpese me hu me information just say kwan ben na obefa so to request information from these agencies wabobo so impacho adaroma
Yo me da se bebre enti esa ne say ne awokope no eye atrode a eda ho efa wo ho no wo kobisa nso a yesa wo bokọ akogina ho na we bie wano no aka say mepe ne awo fa me ho ene wo da ne ho a metumi aka say wamba enti for the purposes of record keeping and evidence of request no as I say wo tro na wo kobisa saa ade no obi omu a na eye form a ese say wo use nti sabi ese say wo call home office say ya omo wo mo form a wo ba fele na wo de kobisa saa information no na nya agencies ni nyina anasa organizations ni nyina anasa individuals ni nyina na omo prescribed forms santi sabi a wo kobisa letter anasa information if you GP ho a wo betro in the form of letter na wo da kobisa saa ade no anasa wo information if you bank a wo be make request in the form of a letter And that's a open information if you police station hoa we be make request no in the form of a letter. It be so ma omo prescribed form no online. What failure na omo picking up, then they will follow up with you. A bit to say HMRC say open information first off omo form our internet no so into failure no omo process ya obehu say bibia wo pia bia no e wo ho na se koba se ne awo ho no enye complete dia betumi atro akoma won na omo a respond to sa request no so what tro akoma won a can they deny? No, insofar as it is not compatible with section 15 of the Data Protection Act 2018 no omo ntumi en denial say omo mfa saa ade no ema wo enti wo na wo be hu say nya wo kobisa no it wouldn't be in breach of national security say koba say omo de mawo and say omo make no available.
Okay, and yes, what say you have to request by writing, and I know there are some templates online. I'll be to me afa na we feel to send to these agencies. Yeah, so let's ma watch it more. Then you made mention of ICO say or say agencies or mutumi any information or more who under data protection or mutumi register over there. Then you also explain say and you be to say be our for you made mention of three to see for household information near there. Then there's in here say so say open information name be unim say all these agencies here or information woman they supposed to register with ICO but say we establishing no
ICO, yes.
yes okay so say obeko MBA police for and now obeko HRMC for now often say okay these people still are they have registered with ICO say they hold information about the public now also here one of the public can you go to ICO direct to request the information there instead of going to these places? And now, honor the individuals cannot go there and then do that registration and answer request information. Is it just for the purpose of this agency registering with them as say they have the authority to withhold your information under the Data Protection and Ampacho?
Yo, medasi bebre. Ye chere mu nsusu say ICO office ho no, and say Information Commissioner's office ho no. Enye obi bia na say oni omo register titru uye obi na say agency we keep register on behalf of the public there. Ehia say oni omo ebe register if you are maintaining public register. Until all those public agencies, and as a public bodies, you can see say they fall under the exemption clause, because they maintain public register. The police, the hospitals, HMRC, the court. A court is also explicitly stated say if it is for judicial purposes there, and here say register with ICO. Now the entire ICO no buy and say obi omo a okipu nkrofo information.
Okay.
For general use, and not any of the uses here are prescribable I say.
Okay.
It's imagine say we are club and society, and that's we are church organization, and that's we are any other group. Our access to data, telephone numbers, date of birth, addresses, names, and what have you. To the extent to say you may even have information covering other people's family members, parents, children, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Some clubs and society are young registered per se because they are not profit-making organizations. They may be unregistered clubs and societies.
Okay.
Football clubs now there. So where do we place them? If they can prove it, say, they run not-for-profit organization there, then they don't have to register with ICO.
Oh, okay.
So it is the person's organization's duty to prove said they fall under one of the categories stated here. For example, you are an employer. Where do you exempt yourself from ICO? register. You exempt yourself because information that we keep is for staff administration.
Right.
Or for account and record keeping, payroll. Then, either you keep information about your clients, accounts and record, or you keep information about your staff administration. In this case, you don't have to register with ICO. But ICO will contact you. Then you have to make an exemption claim. Say you are exempted under the law because yours is XYZ.
Okay.
And now say we are public organization. So you are wabubosi. That's the ICO. Omo di omo edwuma ne say omo check obia or your organization, whether registered or unregistered. They are throw to put you on notice. Say we know that you hold information about people. We know that you are maintaining the information and you are using the information. But you also know that you have duty under the law to ensure that the information is kept and in our view. So there, you have to register with us. Then they will tell you, say, if you feel that you are one of the exempted persons, unless the body is there, make a claim for exemption. Then you do it. Because every year, you have to pay a fee to them. That is a way to also run that office. It's about £40 a year, depending on the size of the organization. And where there is a breach, they come hard on you for non-compliance. Now the question is, say ICO, senior Wububo Swiss and way among and register with them because they don't have to register with them there. Now open information if it's do you go to those people directly or you go to ICO?
Welcome more directly.
Exactly, because ICO exempt those people from registering with them. And number two, ICO only keeps register of individuals who are required under the data protection law to register with them. So the organization's name, the sort of information they have, and so on and so forth. So if I, Charles, need information about my employment activities with my employer, I don't have to go to ICO. Because even if my employer is not exempted, my employer will not disclose certain specific information to ICO.
ICO, okay.
And ICO is not a controller. And therefore, ICO does not have a duty to make information available to the data subject.
Right.
ICO is a regulatory agency, and therefore, they oversee and uphold fair use, transparent use, and lawful use of information. It is open information. You go to the controller, not the regulator.
Yes. Oh, wow. Let's just say, can you come individuals? So, near some come organizations. So, to say, we be a school kakra, we be a kakra. No, yo, yeah, now maybe a telephone lines, no, and maybe in a minute. Now, maybe sir, into say, no, my information, and I say, I've gained access to the information we hold on me, no. Na makwakoji na fe me hwe no o kan say embia na ye wrong information embia makwaji from GP me won say wrong information my request HRMC me won say wrong information I just say me won say information ya nkrofo we hold on me no na just say ne nyina enye the right thing sisi I want to correct it. Must I give them the evidence that just said nyoma omo atrafa me ho na information omo keep you me ho no enye ne kwan anya ne nokra na say either incomplete and I say not correct and I say mbia ye de bia keka ho a but eno nso the same thing now say me cover form na me for evidence in kan na say I can just tell them and then I give them the right one and then they correct it.
Yo me da se bebre senia ye kire mu no kwan a wo fa so a wo ba access o data no sa kwan na so na wo ba fa so a wo be request correction or rectification and erasure of that information, you know. Enti obi omo a organization ne website no obaka say if you think any of the information we hold about you is incomplete or incorrect, go through the following process to get it rectified or erased. Nti you duty say we follow sa kwan na omode ama wo no now we are sorting it out. So we yes na still omo enye na yes so omo ye there, then you can still insist that they do it. If they don't, ICO is there to ensure that they come to your aid. Na nia ewo mu no eno so ene say yama example erasure. A bit is say there is mistaken identity.
Yes.
And now information na e ho no obi de no abaya wo dia. In this case, you have to make your case clear, say, near I want wrong.
Okay.
And therefore, wouldn't be by word of mouth, say you're wrong. You have to prove it by way of documentary evidence.
Sa.
Now, been so to say credit reference agencies, credit file.
Yeah.
You know, say, or we know, say, Emrano catch and say, Ekwaba said there's default judgment against you. Na court makwan say you record ade no wo credit file so ama obi emma usika the next time one. Some information will stay for 6 years.
Okay.
That is the limitation period. After 6 years, automatically it has to be erased.
Right.
If for IT issues or reasons, some information, after 6 years, is still or hot there, it is your duty to point it out to them. Say, and then I call court now judgment in the buy, was 2018, and I say 20 so and so. 6 years are back because you can't endra in 6 years as soon. And then no still no ade no ewo ho. What are you waiting for? They have to remove it.
Okay.
If they haven't done it automatically. But me pacho but ye bibia na ye be complete ye be erasing no completely. Especially bibia court na ya public it's been published na wa public domain na anytime I will call online, the information will be available. So certain information ought to be made available in the interest of the public and for compliance. Okay. And to be to say, financial conduct authority for say, obi go through financial malfeasance. Now you're banned from giving advice to individuals on financial matters. So nipa no ese ya record no e system no so. Ama abo nkrofo kokko say this person or that person is barred from offering that service.
Right.
I don't know after 6 years we don't expect to say o me remove. But in some limited circumstances depending on personal security, you can request for the information to be minimized or anomalized.
Okay. Yeah, tell us. In fact, the moment you drifted a bit to the financial side, I bring you questions, be brave. But yamfa enu ensi hana say mema etiefo ho kwan so no mo form questions embrenya say beji ni nyina afa etiefo na hwefo mo fa ncha me na information mpese munya ntia se yi ansa na phone calls na ba ehia me pa however no fa ho so say embia ne topic na ya ka no na o pese bisa question well, you can ask question in any aspect of your law na your family law, migration, especially when say migration be queen kasa until you can ask any question at all person will be a lawyer wa ha obeyi mo obema ye moaye kama mane ya ko ni ntinom dodo na maba so no nyina nyame nhya mo say moguso a mo share ma mefo a say hi family, greetings to all staff of the BWF Solicitors and all members on the platform. Mami ufanya mensha ya Joso Sandra Fraser and so dinchi akesi mo biana na jimai osi mumbo mwende na mun share program na enkwe chichichichi Ahmed Tajani onu si good morning lad just say mun koso na mun share na enkwenim maye na mobetumi afre telephone lines aye didi dwuma yen sesaye no asa obetumi abo 0208 123 1016 may science subium 0208 123 81 Hey, yeah, then I make it 0208 123 1016 and no and a second one so bet me a fresh 073 9920 8468 may sign bonus to be a 073 9920 8466 uboy no so a ubenya e sanso na bia na wo frɛ na anase mmre ni ho a ubetumi afrɛ a ubetumi agya voice note e wo WhatsApp only voice note WhatsApp only ewo 075 966 20154 ubo WhatsApp na metumi abo na lawyer so eyi emoaye ewo ho e de amount until last ma membisa ye twɛn phone calls ye be membisa na question baako a woka wo de call financial aspect we question baako ebowura me na membisa ho asɛm ɛne sɛ sa credit information ya mo hold just about your credit scoring ni ade na you see 6 years no or so mo yi sa ade no ntiem bia se bio wodi kebi na ka no ya hwe ni mo atwen wa fight ya na chese wuntumi aka na company no hold bia na credit card bia na store card bia na bibi we hold up to 6 solid years na edu sa 6 years you expect say at least also mu yi efiri ho. Here is the case. During this time mbia na oni omo aye nhihye bi se o wadwuma say de we ya nkoye nti no mo de metumi etuatua mbia abusumi bia metumi ama mu 5 pound na che say titi so but when na wetia 5 pound na when who say why ya de every busumi bia wetia up to 6 even 7 years kra otumi ko ka kire mo say asemesi sesi ade ma bre ade mu yesi CCS twemu a mon cancel me dugusu tia wo betumi a request say omon cancel ana lawyer eno de ontumi nyesa.
Right. There are two things here. The first one is the law, and the second one is common sense.
Okay.
The law is say what the car and na ye de court. Na court no ebua o force say as I say which you many panwa. You have 28 days to pay.
Okay.
So which year bibia enko credit file so.
All right.
But so when tia na bibia so interest say na wunnim say ade no court to there. Then say court and after 28 days no say kwada so na utia no the next day cry it has to stay for 6 years.
Okay.
What it means is say on my recording say the debt is satisfied. Which year? Okay. But on my recording is say I don't know ni ho. So it will stay. There will be no erasure.
Okay.
After 6 years, you know, a court. But you have a choice. So time when I had no to a credit file, you know. Say £2,000 and a canoa, and that's a 1 million a year canoa, and that's a £1 a year canoa. You can choose to ignore. Because Oma punish you anyway. Punishment in the say, ya catch we are singing now, say, Bobu say a winter, and that's what the car winter. I just said you call court. This is what punish me now, what catch we are singing now, for me call Mukako Bobu saying, now what catch one dear. Why should I pay? So the law gives you flexibility to choose to pay or not to pay. Obi o mo betua because opesa adni show say it is satisfied. Ama nkrofo no a omo ready ade no mo say okay, e bia na ye mistake na ekobaye, but we do huni it's cleared. It's satisfied. But ade no better ho for 6 years anyway. But say ekoba say wentua na 6 years no so na ekwa eno ano no. Of course, you are not paying. Into mo ngba maka say betua. But say koba say we shall see say wutia £5, £10, £1. That's going to take you maybe 20 years to clear. If it is £1 or £5 a month, you have the flexibility. Mind you, you are paying £1, £5 because when you say I punish you anyway, and you want to prove say you are udi huni, and when you mark agreement, so betia sa nkakra no. So 6 years no so because 6 years no be so na abafom kakra. So 6 years no so you can ignore anyway. So I feel the mintia biem. Omo mama kan show say Because we shall now we tia £5 now wage it no. You do court BM. The same eka. Not just I want to be court how many times? That is called double jeopardy in law. Imram Makwan say you punish you twice for the same offense.
Yeah, but lawyer, on say nyane nyina na ye kokko ye tan hu ne say you've been defaulted. Why a default? Enti default no na che say ne ukọ court na. Because nyane nyina na ukọ akogina court say ampa medica and I say but creditors no just try on metro say while default to payment no enti no ye do akọ credit na ate credit scoring no ate so while be say sisi ade ukọ aha ye say credit score enye enti e ma obusia because you've defaulted enti no say no na o patre mu say ye court ade na na mpacho.
No, make a judgment your friend CCJ.
Right.
To call what the so I say you will be was so I friend no CCJ and bankruptcy.
Yes.
Bankruptcy no extreme. I don't expect people to go into bankruptcy or even request for IVA. But CCJ dear a car better nimpa sometimes. Santi for whatever reason CCJ bada wadi and so and conform and now or more entrust to give you loan and credit. But I'm not punish you for 6 years. But point I'm making is say could do court. Na still a 1 year who be na ekoba wadi and so dear and they will train for 6 years. Now, say koba say default enkopie court wa. Nya no ho asam na yeka. Default is say we say Oma markino green, red, yellow, green, red, green, red. Red need to say you defaulted in that month. Into that a credit card, a store card, a overdraft, a whatever. And now unisikanti or mentumi ankwati and now we default here. And that's a personal loan or car finance. It will show say we default it. It will only bring down your credit score because it's a limiting factor.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean say you do a court. But say kobese wuni sikanti you continue not to pay there. The person will then assert their right. I'll do be court. There's a court bemu there and they be declare what record to say now it could be a court into was CCJ County Court Judgment against you for non-payment. Let's just say why you ask what my court cry abim ama into not just be untrusted because I don't know a two credit score also. Even though there were a lot of credit providers who are on the pen conform my swording and more. The only thing is, we bet you have more interest, but they will still give you something. But the American say default, I don't know, and yet, one some like 6 years. But say, I court, and no, now, you can say 6 years necessary, I know, if he what the so.
Yes.
And now, American say, of course, we are sharing information with the public.
Yes.
Common sense bit in the say akobesa nipa no de wade ade na akoto so na wa sha say wutia now we said after all what do I even gain? You can stop paying.
Oh,
they will write to you but you won't pay because they've already punished you anyway. But depending on who you are, you want to show say even though oma punish you no, you still want to show say would you win. But that one is up to you. That one is up to you.
Thy kingdom come.
But I was saying,
me say near £1 for no mutual
£1, £5. So that I can imagine what they car 6,000. Now would you have £5 a month? And our culture say we bet you 1,200 months. But that is what it is. But I was saying.
Sorry. Order for one, Master. Good morning. Sorry, say I've kept you waiting. How may I? Where are you calling from? UK. Thank you very much. You are welcome to the program. Please, how may we help you?
I want to ask you a question. I want to ask a question about what you're discussing. That does it
in the voice.
What? Do they have information about all of this?
Nah, my man in this way.
Hello, my dear lady. Can you amplify your voice a little bit for me? I mean, Uh-huh.
The ICO requests information from home office for you, like your personal information. And they
Okay.
keep it for you or something like, or if they have access to that.
Okay. Lawyer Asma, did you hear her?
Okay.
She's
Say, can you ask ICO to do the request for you?
no,
Yeah.
from the home office. That's
Yeah,
what she's.
to make the request for you
Yes.
from wherever, including home office.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a question?
Yeah.
That's what she's asking.
The
Yes.
answer is no, because Imrano and ICO said they can request information about individuals under the law, section 45. No. And you know we data subject, and I will be making your
That.
subject access request. So the word is subject. ICO is not a data subject, it's a data regulator.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So that means you can do the request yourself.
All right.
Yes, you
Thank
can.
you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for the
On to
call.
me, obetumi ama lawyer aboa lawyer betumi egyina mu ayɛ ama no. Adase obi a onim mu no obetumi ayɛ aboa no.
Okay. Did you get that, my dear?
All right. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Bye-bye. Nuadɔfoɔ yɛgu so ɛwɔ ha BWF Solicitors Legal Hour so nea ɛwɔ hɔ ne mu nuaba ama nyinaa ten yɛgu so a yɛka about did you know that you can request your information, personal information from organizations and individuals under the Data Protection Act 2018 and yakeka kwa ma sisi akra akoba no say ya akeka call credit scoring ho ne ade but it's all part of it because it's all about requesting information about you from these agencies. So yes, indeed, baby ayedu ne egu so yeah, you can call, you can ask any question at all. 0208-123-1016 or 073-9920-8468. You can also leave a voice note on 075-966-20154 and then I'll play that for the lawyer to give you your answer. Nti ye wa ha obetumi afre na wonso webisa wo question pepepe. Na me ampo minim se CCJ no ene default no na minim se ensusuye edomo tem dem se we default to ana no ana e CCJ na to so but lawyer bechichiri mu se CCJ no ye county court judgment a ye de to na nkrofo bebre ye nkromofo bebre wo be frɛ no se o mbia wei bibi say o se o me wo CCJ nti me de me kwa ye mame me de me kwa ye mame ebi ni nie wobetumi a request obia unya asade no CCS na be mbia unni ade mpo say there is a way you can request this information na if yen free anase yen raise because when you agi punishment ne dada ebi ni say adusua na yesua no. So yes, you can give us a call any question at all you have, we can answer you both immigration, family law, litigations and litigation, and even law fire in Chrome Ghana home. So you are welcome to ask these questions. Lawyer, yam koso ye twintwen krofo a ebebe em se menya one message na me hwehwe baby a message ne o send it by ne so no me hu o send message ne by na me bisa emma no. Okay. Yen hwe oh say nye eno na obisa bibi foforo. Okay, yen bisa we so say good morning manye T and lawyer Asma. Or say my lawyer wasn't specific about this question last Saturday. Oh, okay. And you know, not just say you requested a question, but when yanti asini, or say whether it is part of the requirement, mandatory or optional regarding the attestation of marriage certificate at the foreign affairs. Thank you. Oh, I'm say or try say you. Me name say wona went to me anya enti asini ye. Producer wei deɛ mehu sɛ meyi m'ani no a anaasɛ mehyɛ m'ani no a mpakyɛ fa to so ma me biom na before a yɛbɛ ansa neɛ mekenkaeɛ no na ayɛ nketenkete ama me ma nyɛte mo fa nkyɛ me ɔsɛ me change m'ani no ɔse please Okay, obi frɛ mpacho o frɛ WhatsApp number na ya na yentumi ente won kan yie. Enti sɛ wo frɛ ne ɛwɔ phone so a ma me fo anka no bɛboa yɛn kakra. Ana mpacho kasa na menhwɛ. Mpacho de kasa na menhwɛ sɛ lawyer bɛte won ka.
Okay, now the no me pesa me connect. Me could be loan a check grab the 2010 gonna. Me lose to medjuma. Me lose to medjuma na me patra almost say. Me so mama me be 1 month and 2 months be na me fa. Nye empejuma. Woman pene. Enti woman pene na ma me e canon what you say. Bills ni ade ade be ke kan ho ni ade. After now me da ho tua loan. Na me say no me ka say say we tua one plan because me my view so na me tua because na me pay me ni be ko bad credit. No make me enjoy tua. Me pay me visa. See one thing.
Okay. Lawyer, me name say wote ya maami nka.
Te na sem no.
Okay.
Yo ma, na wo mni say wo de no yame adom wo suro court nti wo man nkopie court. Because wo man nkopie court no nti wo mpese wo beye bibia ebekopie court. Nti na ye kan say negotiation na say agreement na wo ne omo no di so saa. Sa wo hwe na wo ntumi ntia ne awotia no a call back kaka kira won say I agree say bia metia say but say na ho kira ba. Omo ya assessment foforo wo sika eba wo nsem ene wo sika wotua every month. No more agree say and the ombete so ama wo. Ebi o maybe say hin na wo betua, wo betumi atua. Eno no ye flexible arrangement. Eno na mpie court. Ba se kwa ba se sisie ya wo gusu tua wo gyae dia. Omba start so mo churchro say wo de ka. Se wan kasa ho a omodo wo be court. Nti nkomo na ye di ni say wo tuatua wo be gyae no eye obi a ye de ne court dada. Na ye de ne din akoto credit files so say odika oje a ontua na ye punishing works a ekwan no so asa nimpa no so otua a obetumi agya itua because you are punishing the dada but wo no a ye punish wo no wo gya itua a ye be punish wo good
Yenso ye dase mame, yenso ye dase. Yo, odofo ba konso wa homa ne so mpacho o kasa frame ma yente wonka. Yo. Koso.
EU family member. And your settlement scheme is appreciated, but me I do my NCBR 5 years now. So me old start 5 years in I think next year April on side.
Okay.
And I said, at the end of my name, settled status no. The end of my name, the married mom, as a family member. And secondly, another me post to be a say, but how you say, you know, won't be that 10-year punishment now.
No near the attest nyame adom na community and the law no na ye gu ho say kan ye nuggets ne ho nti ye gu ho a na kire say ye bisa ho nsem nso ama nkrofo enyanti ase ye but enye hwe lawyer ye ndi kan answer o first one lawyers man nti no ma ben na o si obetumi edina so ana obehia na onfa nkoye no o si ni indefinite yes
settled status
yo
you also obedu say obey settled status April 2023 na oware EU oba na ogina sunya ne pre-settled kwan ba dan no behia as I say wo kire say afi the what's not chrome have 5 years evidence of continuous 5-year residence because you the pre-settled no ma time one na wunya 5 years sisi na wunya 5 years no betumi akwaya application for settled into then natural say afi the way the 5 years that's number 1. Number 2 wonam wo yere so na wunya pre-settled into afi na wo kɔ w'anim no as I say wo gina nso so edi adanse say wone wo yere no ewo ho a mo ho unless say bibi akoba aworogyae owuo bi akoba a your friend no intervening factors. So sana etia dia as I say with the evidence ever said there has been an intervening factor so until you want to retain your right as before. And of course, as I say we try say woni sa osimosi o passport ne akeka ho. Nti wo call internet no so a bebre enso ewo ho. Wo hia embo nso a wo betumi ehu lawyer na wa aboa wo kama.
Pacho wanya nti ase no. Yeah, that's it.
It's basically, marriage check, like a the document, settlement, dialect, and maybe the passport, if I'm right.
Sir.
So, okay, any proof of the title, and maybe a bill.
Sir. Na adina crime say oh form say one na wo ya. Say one na we ya information na or requested you should attach to the way. I think say ewo somewhere part of the forms no me very sure. Enti say wo de bibia kire wadwen ya na wo ye na wa na wo ye na kire wadwen a obetumi afre BWF Solicitors o me sure. Afen so mo another services bi nso a yentanka but ewo hopa embia na wenya inimdia kakra wa here wa udina onanso a utumi ye wade which is good ubetumi aye ne nyina kama na wakase obi BWF mia medina mananso aye made na emom mempese ebekọ na esi bibia anko yenti monhwe mu mame na mo obibese mo fasta mo nsim susu se bibia eda kwan mo pepepe ansa na masoma ede akọ eno nso mo wasa services no ho nti no papa o pesa amoaye no nso a obetumi afro mo na omo aboa wo ho ai menso me dase yebeka ho but as time ye nyamre kakra ye tin kakra ma why se ugusu tie ye nde nti yebeka ho asem why
na
papa
am say bibia ye du no yabama etiefo a mutie no obrofum no so no enyamfaso kakra ti meja ma me colleague lawyer Deborah na ono nso ede nea ye kaaye no aba e wo poto kasam kakra ye wi ana ya to aso
mate emre na ekono nti no yes etiefo na hwefo bibie du no we are going to translate from diemu akoye brof mu kakra for the benefit of those who can't hear our language. So I'm going to invite our beautiful lawyer Deborah to come and give us the English version of all the explanation that lawyer Asma gave earlier on in a very summary way, and then I believe that will be very beneficial to you as well. So lawyer Deborah, thank you very much, and may I give you the opportunity to give us the English version. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, too. So today we looked at the topic of how to request your personal information from organizations and individuals under the Data Protection Act 2018. So the Data Protection Act 2018 is the law that governs this area. The GDPR is what was governing the EU, was the EU law, but that has now been incorporated into what we now have as a Data Protection Act 2018. We also have the Freedom of Information laws, which allow people to have access or gives freedom to those to have access to information should they need to. For example, the police, HMRC, they can rely on this law to obtain information. Now, Lawyer Charles mentioned the ICO, known as the Information Commissioner's Office. They are the body that regulates all those that hold information about us. So they are there to ensure that information held about us is being used in the right way or for the right purposes, shall I say. So if information is being held against you that is not being used in the right way, you have every right to make a claim to them. So it's not everybody that holds information about you that is required to register. Some are not. So those who are not include those that hold information for advertising and marketing purposes. If they hold information, for example, in regards to staff administration, they're not required to register with the ICO. Not-for-profit organisations, information for personal, family and household use, and information to maintain the public register. So what rights do you have? A data subject is what we all are. We are all data subjects. The person who holds information in regards to us are known as the controller. The controller has a duty under the Protection Act, and that is to ensure confidentiality. They also have to maintain restrictive disclosures. They have a duty to seek consent from you before they disclose any information. Also, if you request information from a controller, they are obligated to grant you or give you that information. So this is found in Section 45 of the Data Protection Act 2018. One of our rights is right to access to information that data controllers hold about us. Requesting the information is known as a subject access request. Section 46 of the Data Protection Act says that we have the right under this request for rectification of information that is stored on their records or data about us. So if you've asked for information and that information is wrong, you have the right to seek for rectification. Excuse me. Section 47 of the same Act says that we can tell the data controller to wipe the information that they hold about us. And if the information is being used for a different purpose, again, that is a breach of fair usage of that information. The law doesn't allow for this. So, and lastly, the information should be used transparently. So are there restrictions to requesting data? Yes, Section 15 of the same Act says that if the information you request will breach national security, and it is not in the public interest, then yes, they do not have to disclose the information to you. And the last thing I will mention is in regards to whether you would need to pay a fee if you do make such a request. In cases of excessive and frivolous requests for information, depending on the type of organisation, they will request a limited to minimal fee, and that is found in Section 12 of the Data Protection Act. Thank you.
Thank you, Lawyer Deborah. For say yemrene ya be na visa insemfo ba kumienu bi na afede de dwumedi ni nyina abewie ye nuaba abechichemu e wo potokasemo no for the benefit of those who really doesn't understand our language. So that's the English version of it. Thank you very much once again. We are still here, BWF Solicitors Legal Hour. So na that's so ye we mama baso nyina nyame nhira mo monkoso anamon share program no na yenko yenim. Lawyer yen share yen question ba ko na afede yen fa edwumedie no emba na obi bisa question na me di kan bisa ye no say near make us obi see follow up no see o utre mu ye but we nyanti ase ne papa. So the question was, I think I requested or I asked Bibi about say mawari wo Ghana, like mawari ewo my fear warrior dada na mako either the KMA or the AMA registration mako yes our registration no ne amamo sa certificates na I say blue and white bi o say green and white bi no sa no sa certificate no o chire mo say me beside say obetumi de akọ Ministry of Foreign Affairs na omo tintim so say nokre sa information na krata and I say aware krata mo de abi ye nokre aware ne ye nokre na me bisa question is na o ma obechire mu kama but me nua abayi san bisa say wanti asie yi nti obetumi asa chire mu biom ana enti no for the benefit of omo nim question is say bia makọware ewie ya ma me certificate was say me mfa Ministry of Foreign Affairs no munsa enjintumu ansa na media ye me visa application na mpacho.
Yo, but I say bebre. Remember quick analogy to this. I'm sure say no be boa my atia say bebre.
Okay.
According to what car. Car is very good. Obetumi de wakọ baby a wokọ bia. But depending on baby a wo car no be kwekọ pie no. Obi be pese ohun say car we de edimu. Santi even though car is okay no. When I just okay, I want to just do a little bit of things about the car. Ama baby a me de be pie bia no obi a any question bia e den ebisa. And interest a car no enye good, but it adds extra value to it. And makes it more convincing to be a obi hu car no. Sa na etie dia Ghana ware emra ne say wo ware wo fie aware kwan so a yefa no customary marriage laws no a 1884 law no a obeka tro say mo ware wo fie na eja aware no wie a ya ware wie cause ebusua mienu no aja atum mo nso a mo ware no nso mo aja atum say mo be ware na se koba se we hia bribi a kire se mo aware e won krata kwan so dia wo de be ko aban mu and you're optional na aban e din say tintim so a your friend no marriage certificate the no normal wo a customary marriage certificate santi e white ordinance marriage no mu mienu na mo wo ho te no ye green in the middle
yes
and you use what asori na ade no now nipa no question here
say no say be wo AMA for no.
Yes, of course. Registry for no so issue sa ade no. It depending on but nipa no question here customary marriage. Enti we ware awie na ye de wakwa register wa ware no later no a ye de certificate na ma wo no. Wo pese wo add weight to sa certificate no. Enti wo ba ma aban nkrofo a aka no acha ase se ye bemu a confirm say wade yi yan na ye de ma wo na edi mu. Tedi kan oba masa registry ho no anese local authority no district ho no anese municipal assembly anese metropolitan assembly no ama o letter e confirm say e ho na aware no ya register no nya say ho na aware no ya gi aware no ya gi no ofie e ho na ya register aware no na ye di adanse say e ya aware a ya register no e da we we a wo be call Ministry of Foreign Affairs, some of the krata etintim so, especially so we use certificate no ewa abuechira. Ministry of Foreign Affairs are responsible for international affairs on behalf of the government, you know. And the krata in Sabashan krata say a confirm say awari we ya register wa ha na edimu ewo yembra emu ewo Ghana ha. And now uba Oman no a wo be use no mu nso a to say UK a wo be call Ghana embassy na we UK. Omo so be confirm say the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the district no e ka no e no cresa say aware we e aware edi mu wo Ghana e ho nkrata enu nie.
Lawyer Sampata, hold on 1 minute, mommy. Why? It's here for MC Mutie on radio, no so no ever call off into Miss Remo, any demo, radio, need there, on time 11 boy, no for intimanti and come radio now. You can divert with me about Facebook and I say YouTube, so now 2 minutes now, cano need the Idamasi. Lawyer Sampata,
Tina, I can say a very, very important. Say, empo, say, enchichiro ubeye sa ade no na da wo aka wo marriage certificate no because omu wi na ye kama na add weight to sa marriage certificate intimini a obi sa asam no na ye kan say ebe hia say wo beye amade kodi a wo de kwaye no so edimu amawo.
Okay, thank you very much, Layasma. Say na question back about emre ne ko enti mesre ne pa ko ne question no mesre na ye de beba nyame adom community and the law ne so na honso yetumi enya question na bisa wo ama ye da se ne ye be kono me sambo mun kai the quiz ma ye pay attention to the quiz no na hia pa me pese ne pa ko obedi first no mesre no ode mi ahye ne bag mo na ode me ko holiday no enti no quiz no baso mo me nhye ne nso na first prize 2 weeks holiday Ghana first class hotel ukwakoda na a 5-star hotel ukwakoda na wadwodwo ho na ye feed free Now, second prize near £500. You can use that. I mean, when you look at the times in which we are, no, £500 is huge, you know. And then £200 so now wait me there normal be brain Timon share no so na Katie for so airborne from say December promotion can all register with them. There is a discount for you based on any type of English now per se or train no kwa per so your life in the UK test and so now we hear more and also ubetumi afrey na ya tro akwanya na ubetumi afa so na wetumi aye amana akoyi nyame ya adom otra the community and the law baso na so momre hwa nyame ya adom momre hwa nti momaye ye nyina ye nkɔ hɔ ne ye nhyɛ aseɛ ntɛm pɛpɛɛpɛ na ye ntumi wie ntɛm pɛpɛɛpɛ na ne ɛto aso no ne ye de aka ho media ne manyeti megye di sɛ w'ani agye adwuma ho na nkyerɛkyerɛ ya lawyer Charles de baeɛ nso no ɛdi mu mmerɛ kɔ nti me ma lawyer Charles ɛnkase bia biom na the last words no I say on say bye bye to the listeners now for yenka bye bye ne yenko lawyer Charles.
Right, thank you very much, viewers and listeners. We are grateful for your time and audience once again this morning. We are confident that you've benefited from today's conversation. Tomorrow we are meeting again on the show, Community and the Law, Saturday 4 p.m. So please join us again. Tomorrow's topic is going to be very interesting. A topic affecting obia, whether you drive or you don't drive. Anyway, your penalty notice. Now yes, say. What do you do? What can you do about it? And then thank you very much. Have a wonderful day and weekend.
Yo, Layasma, yes, so yeah, that's it. Ochina ebe butu mommy and joining 4 to 6 o'clock sharp, 4 to 6 p.m. Saturday, Community and the Law. Yedamasi, Midiani Magneti. Nyame hwe nyina so. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.